Welcome to Daily Metal, where every day a different metal album gets dissected for your sadistic listening pleasure. I'm the heavy metal lawyer, Emma, and in this show, I'll talk about why the music in these albums is so good and where they fall in the history of music's most wretched genre. I was trying to decide what date and album to kick this show off on, and there really isn't a better date and album to do that than on June 1st, the release date in 1970 for Black Sabbath's self titled album, Black Sabbath. The album widely considered to be the godfather of metal as a genre. Nowadays, Black Sabbath's music would generally be placed under the metal subgenre doom metal, which is a bluesy, mid tempo rock music focused on occult themes. Black Sabbath essentially was the next evolution of hard rock music, building on the sounds made by Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, Blue Cheer, and Deep Purple, among others. And while the self titled debut does not have any of the songs that Black Sabbath is most well known for, most of which would be on their next album, Paranoid, the signature sound of the band was there from the beginning. There are a lot of stories about where that signature sound came from with varying degrees of veracity. Guitarist Tony Iommi allegedly got the distorted tone on that first album by playing with a broken amp. I find that one a little bit hard to believe because broken amps generally just don't work rather than producing some cool heavy metal sound. The two standout tracks on the album are the opening title track, Black Sabbath, so that's Black Sabbath on the album Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath, which gave the band its controversial reputation, and the more nerdy but still metal as fuck song, The Wizard. Notably, the band's name and this title track has been alleged by some to be directly plagiarizing from the band Coven's own song, Black Sabbath, which had come out the year before in 1969. However, Coven's embrace of the occult was far more sincere than Black Sabbath's aesthetic, which is probably why Coven, for better or for worse, never got popular and does not get credit as being the progenitors of metal, and Black Sabbath does. A good story about how Black Sabbath was performing more of a occult show rather than actual occult practice, and I'm not sure if this is true or not, but the band was once approached by actual occult practitioners at the hotel they were staying at, wearing robes and carrying candles, the whole 9 yards. And Black Sabbath responded to this by singing the happy birthday song to them and then trying to blow out the candles. Leaving the controversies and the stories aside, the Black Sabbath album's cover, with its high contrast and highly saturated photo of a lone figure standing in front of a house and next to two trees, is a perfect visual for Sabbath's innovative, darker, and menacing take on psychedelic blues rock. While the most lasting legacy of Black Sabbath would come later, particularly from Tony Iommi's downtuning and Master of Reality, the howling and snarling of Ozzy Osbourne was there from the beginning, building the foundation for the later screaming that now is the go to vocal accompaniment for metal music. So, what do you think about Black Sabbath's first album? Do you agree that it was the first metal album, or should Witchcraft by Coven get that title? Or maybe some other band that I've never even heard of? Let me know in the comments what you think. And for a good summary of the controversy with Coven, I highly recommend this great book, Wicked Woman, by Addison Heron Wheeler, which is a great overview of women in metal. It's both comprehensive and also concise, a nice light read. If you'd like this video, please follow the channel because I'll be trying to put these out every day on the metal album that came out that day, why the music is so brutal, and where it fits in the history of the genre.